Hey everybody, I'm going to see how this goes. I have been shown that this will get cut short if my energy is too depleted. So I've already done a couple of readings today. I'm just going to see if this works. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But we shall give it a go. Right, okay. I'm just going to go for whatever. Yeah, this one says, find your unity in your service to all. It's saying unity is the one truth. Unity is the truth of the one infinite creator, whom decided of its own free will to individualize itself into billions upon billions, and indeed trillions upon trillions of individualized units, or units of consciousness, or conscious units. Your individualized soul self is one of these units of consciousness within the octave that you are currently enjoying. To find your unity in your service to all is to realize the one truth above all truths, that all are one. Everything is the one infinite creator expressing itself in billions upon billions, and indeed trillions upon trillions of expressions. To serve all is to serve self, though this is not to be confused with the service to self path that we spoke about in an earlier channeling. Find your unity, find your truth. Look deep within. The deeper you search, the more unity you will find. The more unity you will find, the more you will connect the dots. The more you connect the dots, the more you will desire to serve all other aspects within the creation that you enjoy. This is the ultimate truth, the law of one and its subset of laws. There are over 60 of these laws, though we are only going to, in our teachings, describe we, in our teachings, are only going to describe and to teach the primary 7 laws. And quite possibly, we will expand this teaching to 12 laws. Okay, that's the first one. Right, let's have a look, whichever. This one says, people are stars on the stage of the universe. Your stars are countless to you, dearly beloved. Your stars are countless to you, and yet the stars are numbered, and yet stars are being born all the time. Stars also transition all the time. Your black holes, as you call them, not only recycle stars by breaking down the dust, as you call it, that comes off, that is emitted from the star during what you call a supernova. Your black holes ingest this dust, and indeed the supermassive black holes, as you call them, ingest entire stars. But those stars are either failed stars, where the incarnation did not go as to plan, or they are stars that have lived their course and are ready for transition. When a star transitions, it goes, as you call it, supernova. There are as many stars as there are souls. We will explain more on stars, black holes, supermassive stars, and supermassive black holes later channelings. You are stars on your own stage, for you are the one infinite creator experiencing itself as your individualized soul aspect in this current stage of your evolution. when you realize that you are the star on this stage of the platform of the universe, and when you realize your infinite nature in later densities of this octave, you will understand more of these teachings on a much deeper, more resonant level. Okay. Right. Whatever. I'll go for that one. Okay, I'm trying to go as random as possible, because then it seems to work, better. Okay, this one says, when you refuse to become upset, you are also refusing to be set up. I like this one. Okay. Yeah, in third density, your emotional complexes are extremely highly wound, as you may say. Your emotions are raw, are very pronounced, and are very vivid. Indeed, it is your emotion and your mental aspects which are the hardest, most difficult aspects of your third density illusion complex to experience. Your emotional pain can be far, far worse than what you call physical pain. A broken heart can be far, far more painful than a broken leg. When you realize your infinite nature, when you realize your fourth density nature, and you begin to encapsulate unity within your social memory complexes on Earth or on any other dimension or planet that you reside upon, you will not be able to come, as you call it, upset or disgruntled. The distortion of being upset is simply a distortion of the third and fourth density. In the fifth density of consciousness, you rarely to never become disgruntled or upset, because you understand the nature of all things in the fifth density. However, you have a long, long way to go for the vast majority of you to reach this level of conscious awareness. To refuse to become upset is to simply realize that there is nothing to be upset about. For every single thing within the manifest creation has its purpose, including the negative catalysts and the negative entities that you so love to war against and you so love to complain about. When you reach the fourth density in the later suboctaves, and in particular when you reach the fifth density crystalline light body of consciousness awareness, within this octave of experience that you call the universe, you simply will not become, as you call it, upset, for you will see and understand and conceive not only your infinite nature, but the nature of the all being the one expressing itself. And you will understand how duality is the key, and how duality is the most important, one of the most important aspects of your octave within this, as you call, universe. Right, these are actually going on quite long, but I never get shown how long it's going to be. We're actually reaching 9 minutes. Have we even got time to do this? Very, very quickly. There is nothing more precious than self-trust. Okay, this is quite a simple one then. So how can you have trust for another if you do not have trust for self? How can you have trust for self if you do not have trust in another? When you realize your unity and your oneness with all beings, with all aspects of Source, then you'll realize that mistrust is simply a part of the Maya, as you call this, the illusion, as we call this. Yeah. And that was quite a short one. I wonder if we've got time for another one. Coming up to 10 minutes, so I might just leave it at that, because we've only got like 11 minutes maximum, and I think I'll do, I don't know, we'll go through our 5 then, or 4 again. Oh.
how time flies. Okay, well, let's leave it at that. And yeah, I've opened up a couple more yoga teas, and yes, we've got a few new ones, as you've probably noticed. So yeah, we shall continue. Namaste.